So let's see everything. And boom, widgets, general source, collab cam, add a source. And this is where it gets a little tricky. I have to make sure it says start collab cam, yes. Copy. Go to Twitter. Messages. Paste. And that should be for the collab cam, hopefully. Right here, webcam, video capture. Yeah. I hope this works.
Send it to my computer. Hold on.
And then if I close that, then as it comes through the...
I want to use my mic and my webcam.
Yeah, I'll use your mic and webcam, but on my side, the audio's going to come through my speakers into the snowball here. I hope.
Hold on. I want to use my cam through OBS so I can horizontal flip it.
Usually.
Yo.
Hey, are you there? Where are you?
Oh, I am here.
Okay. Why can't I see you?
I can hear myself twice though.
Yeah, you're gonna have an okay. Show on stream. I mean, there he is. Now I can see you. What was the question?
Nice.
Oh, now it's coming through my audio.
Should I mute in Streamlabs?
Oh, that's being a damn echo. Let's try. See what happens.
Because I can hear you. Twice.
Yeah, because of this thing. Dang it. Well, you know what? Hopefully, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end this call. We're gonna keep Moonchild's here. What's up, Moonchild? We're gonna end the call here on Anchor. Because I think as long as I don't mute my microphone here, I'll hear you fine. I'll go back and just re-record the audio through my phone, and we good for that.
Hi, Lizzie.
Okay, we just want to interrupt each other pretty easy.
Correct. Can I still hear you? Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can.
Ah, this is so cool.
Let's go.
Okay. Let me just move my frame up here. So Moonchild's here. That's my oldest stepdaughter. Happy Halloween, Moonchild.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, happy Halloween, Quanya. I think it's going to be like that on your side just because that's just the only way I get the audio to work on this for now. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, don't be angry.
No, it's okay.
Okay. All right. Let me go here. And if we don't get anyone on the live view, that's okay because I'm actually earlier for my usual stream. But the podcast, the audio is where it's going to come out. But I wanted to have this saved for when we don't do things. All right, multi-stream chat is on. Look at you. Oh, you're just doing the videos. That's so cool. No. All right. So I don't know if you can see the stream or not, but at least it's here. It shows I've got your YouTube picture below your picture.
Cool.
Roll live here. Get rid of that. Why is that still up?
Here, I'll open your Twitch. Oh, wait. I think I can type.
Yeah, you should be able to see both our, whatchamacallits here.
Yeah, I can type. Is he okay?
Yeah. So many questions. You can ask questions in there. Boom, bada boom.
Is your Twitch Fortnite dad or I'm bad?
It's TommyRo now. Isn't that terrible?
Oh, nice.
Well, I think TommyRo just had... Wow, there he is in the chat. He's still a moderator. I love it. You're still a mod in my chat.
So fun.
Yeah, I changed it to TommyRo because it was just... He's more fluid. He can do a lot more stuff than Fortnite Dad could or I'm Down could do. He can play whatever game he wants to play.
Valid.
All right, so... all right, we'll officially get it going. He'll make sure I have my line effect. Pretty much, we'll just say 5 minutes in is when I'm going to start the official greeting.
How you been, man? I haven't talked to you in so long.
It's been a minute, man. I've been doing well. We moved, got married, moved back to Pennsylvania, to a different part of Pennsylvania. Got a house here with all the kids. We have 6 kids total between the 2 of us. The new job is great. My wife got a new job, and it's life has been hectic but very kind. How about you?
Been good, just school and YouTube stuff.
School and YouTube stuff. So, that brings us into it. So, everyone, we're going to be here with Kaye,
Yes, Kaye.
formerly Quan, you're formerly OK, now Kaye. Just like I was formerly Fortnite Dad, I'm down now, TommyRo. It happens. We have to find that good name that works, and I do the same thing. And for a quick background, because he was on my original podcast, so Kaye is a legend in this community. It's true, and everyone who met, anyone who was here for the Moab podcast, was the past two Moab podcasts, know that his Kaye's name came up a lot. He was part of a huge raid on my channel, which was one of the best, and to this day, still the most historic and talked about night in my shooting career. And he was on a team with Moab, and then one time they invited me to play with them. And I had that clip on TikTok where you hear Kaye going, "No way!" when they invited me. Yo, okay, with subscribe 6 months in a row. Oh, thank you for continuing the support, man. I appreciate that.
See.
And when I started this podcast, I knew I wanted to have Moab and Quanyar. I want eventually the whole original team on this channel. But scheduling things happen. They're all very busy, and we'll just do them separately. And one day, get them both together.
Sick. Me, Moab, and Oki.
Oh my gosh, that'd be crazy. I don't even know what happened. My monitor would blow up. So without me talking more about you, I'm gonna ask you. So Moab and I talked about it, but you, how did you all start this whole thing as far as when you first started going live on Twitch and discovering Twitch and the Instagrams and all that? What got you started on that back in the day?
Well, I've never been a streamer ever. Like I've never streamed. Well, I have streamed before, but like it was never my thing. But I started I made YouTube videos when I was like 7. I made like Lego videos and like just terrible recording my TV with an iPod Touch, like just terrible shit, right?
Wow.
Oh, am I allowed to cuss?
Yeah. Okay. TommyRo can cuss.
Dope. Okay. Yeah, so it was just like terrible videos, right? And then like I've always just loved YouTube, and since I was a kid, I was like, that's what I want to do, right? But I never like actually got to it. So then like I guess like 2017, 2018, Fortnite comes out, and like there's like this whole Instagram community of like posting Instagram things and like clips and joining teams. And I started doing that with like Moab and Oki, and that's when you met us. Really, we were in that Hex team, and we were just posting montages and whatnot. And then after that, Moab quit. Oki pretty much quit after quarantine, and then I stopped doing stuff for a long time. And then my friend, do you know Codeine by any chance?
I remember he was in the one creative match we did. He kept on targeting me and killing me. Yes.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
But he's like, yo, you want to join this team I'm in and be an editor? Because I've always been like a really good editor. So I'm like, all right, sure, I'll come edit for your team. I did that for a bit, and a few months into that, some organization called Kingarna reached out to me. They were going to pay me like a salary to edit for them.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, all right, I'll take that. I was getting underpaid. Like, I've actually never talked about this publicly. I can legally now talk about it publicly.
Okay,
I wasn't able to legally talk about it. I was getting paid very low amount of money for like 8 hours of work a day.
Wow.
So, but it was like my first big break, kind of. Like, I got a lot of connections from it, met a lot of people. So I left that. I ran this team with Codeine for a little bit. It was called Rose. I got Moab to come back, and he was streaming for a bit with Rose. And then Rose kind of died because I rejoined Kingarna as a manager. I was getting paid way more fairly, and I learned a lot about YouTube because I was running like probably 10 plus channels a day. So I was running like a lot of channels. And I'm like, I'm kind of good at this. I want to make videos myself. So I leave Kingarna. I start editing for Ian Rocks. You know Ian Rocks.
That's how, I was going to ask you how you met Ian Rocks, yeah.
Yeah. I started editing for him. I just found him on Twitter. And like, I uploaded my first YouTube video November 2021.
Wow.
And I'm like, Ian, I'm kind of good at this stuff. Here are some past clients. Let me help you with your channel. This is December of 2021. He's like, okay, I need help with my thumbnails and my ideas. I'm already editing the videos, so I start helping with thumbnails and ideas. December is his most revenued month at that time, the first month I worked with him. So he gave me a percentage of the channel, so I'm pretty much a part owner of that channel. That play button is the Ian Rocks YouTube channel. So I got that to 200K, and he bought me a play button since I grew it 100,000.
Wow.
And then I've been working with Ian ever since, pretty much. Nothing really insane happened during that time. I helped him a bit with his shorts channel, and I learned a lot during that. And I worked with my friend Gvids, who's a huge Minecraft YouTuber, like 5 million on YouTube.
Wow.
And I helped him with his shorts for a bit, and I learned a lot. So it's like July 2022, sorry. I'm like about to just quit doing Fortnite videos because I was too bored. I was gonna make a new channel and do Minecraft.
Okay.
And this was because I just had come back from a convention called VidCon where I just hung out with Minecraft YouTubers the entire time.
Oh gosh.
With G-Vids. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna post a few Fortnite shorts. I posted 3. They got no views for 2 weeks. One day, July 11th. July 11th is like the most historic day of all time.
Tell me.
All 3 videos blew up. I had like 3 million views that day, and one of my biggest inspirations, like YouTubers, reached out to me to work for him, and then like another YouTuber with like 2 million reached out to me to work for him as well, but I didn't take that one.
Wow.
And that was like an insane day. So July was just crazy. I hit 100. I went from 5K to 100,000 subscribers in 20 days. So July 31st, I hit 100,000 subscribers.
Oh my gosh, that's insane. Yeah, if anyone can see right there, he's got currently 195,000, so it's almost 200,000 subscribers. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That's this play button. So I was working with that other YouTuber, but he wanted someone that was going to focus more on just him. So I'm like, yeah, I want to focus more on Kaye and Ian Rocks. So I ended up not working with him, but we're like really good friends now. So that was insane.
That's
and then since like July, school started pretty much, and I got very demotivated with content because I was tired of doing the Fortnite stuff because shorts doesn't pay very well.
Yeah.
I could live off of it, but it's not much. My main income is Ian Rocks. That's like my full-time income.
So that was the question. So yeah, I mean, I don't obviously. I was telling this to Moab, and I'm gonna say it to you in a polite way. Part of me hates you, not like in a bad way. There was one time I was telling this to Moab on the last podcast, but I edited it out. I was working on like what I thought was gonna be a really good video. I spent like 4 hours like trying to put things that loop on the screen and this, and then I got a notification on my phone. I'm like, oh, okay, post something, because I was trying to support you and Ian as much as I can. I click on it right away. I'm like, I literally threw it off my stuff. I can't. Ah! And Mo was like, don't compare yourself. Don't do that. That's what's gonna make you fail. I'm like, no, they're so good. They're just so good. My kids came in. What happened? Why is he on the floor? I'm like, this is baloney. I was so mad because your stuff is so good. Uh-oh, where'd you go? Did I lose him? Kwanyar? Oh. Hang on, we have to re-invite Kwanyar. I think that invite should still work. Show on stream. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yeah.
Alright, cool. That was weird.
Your videos are so good, but they're insane, and I love supporting you. I think my favorite one. Here's a side question I didn't have written down for a pre-question. Yeah. I saw one where you were involved. We went into because I remember the one time I sent you a picture on Snapchat. I was like watching Ian on the big screen, or watching Kaye on the big screen. You were playing what was it, Rainbow Six or Call? I can't remember what you were playing.
That was so old. That was probably like 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago, and I had you on the TV because I had my Chromecast. I'm like, yeah, I'm watching you while I'm cooking. You're like, that's so cool. Yeah. But I actually stopped the video and ran into my living room on the big TV, and I pulled the YouTube. I'm like, kids, you gotta watch this. And you were doing the like the Family Feud Fortnite.
That's not even my video. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
You were in it. Yeah, I don't know if you were involved in making that at all, or were you just like a guest on the show?
Yeah, I was just in that video.
That was amazing, though. I love that video.
I love that video. Kansas did a really good job.
And all your videos are just so. And so, leave my question. So, short is it's only 15 to 60 seconds. Yeah. How much time do you spend making one 60-second short?
It varies. So the first, Ian, if you can outlive me in this, I'll give you $1,000.
Yes.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
But one of my world record ones, or like the McDonald's one,
yes,
or just stuff that I spend a lot more time on. There's like a story. Mm-hmm. Those take me probably 2-3 hours, like a lot of time. Wow. I spend less time on Ian's videos than I do on my Kaye videos, and his are longer.
Wow. And whatever formula you're using is working. I don't want you to give any trade secrets away, but I love your formula, how you do the. Like, I'll watch it, and because I do a little bit of light editing. Most of the people who watch this, like the point of this podcast is to help other streamers kind of get tips, tricks, ideas, and get exposure to other streamers as well. So I'll do a live, right, and then I'll save that clip and I'll try and make something out of it, and it'll take me 4 or 5 hours. And I have something that's not even a tenth of what your videos are, and it's just what. But I watch it as okay. I'm like, I try to think to myself, okay, how does he get like their video and their gameplay on his? How does he get that. Like,
Oh.
like when you see like their face and their gameplay, I'm like, how is he doing that? Like, is it like a Discord call or is it?
No, we both record.
And he just sends. They just send you their video.
He just sends it to me in Google Drive.
That was the. See, and that's why I want to throw my laptop on anyway. Because I'm like, how does he get their gameplay on his channel? But now that was an aha moment right there.
Yeah, we both record it and then he sends it to me in Google Drive. Yeah.
Okay, and then you already answered the one question because you said you didn't really stream much. You were always a content creator. Because I remember I would try and watch you stream as often as I could, but you mostly went and just now you're strictly content.
Yeah, I never really streamed. It was like once every 2 months, like even when Mom was streaming.
No, I think honestly, I think the content creation is the way to go. I'll go live and catch like 7-11 viewers. I'll post that same live clip, TikTok here or there, whatever, 300 or 400 views. It's nothing, but it's. Yeah, I think the content is, especially like you when you plan your content. I was talking to Moab about it, how when he was doing the trick shotting, I really thought he was going to like a creative match with you guys. Like, hey, you stand over there by Lazy Lake. I'm gonna ramp up here. He did it during like gameplay. That was actually gameplay.
Yeah, that was it.
But it feels like, are yours more like, do you go to well, especially like when the kids have to drop down and not touch the thing as they're falling, or you have your dad do it. That's obviously a creative, right?
Yeah. There's my videos. The first to do this gets $1,000.
Yeah.
There's no money. I'm not paying nobody. But we do actually play, and it is whoever wins. We just have fun and yell at each other.
Yeah, it's.
But like my world record vids, a lot of those are like, Lane, I need you to stand here while I slide, and then we'll act like it's a real game. Because I'm not about to go do that in a real game. It's too much work.
You got to do it. I mean, I think everything has to be not so much scripted, but has to be planned down. That's the ones that get the most views because it's not what everyone else is doing. Yeah. Do this. I'm gonna go to McDonald's, come back and see if he does this. Probably, hey, be nice to that default. Be nice to that default.
Exactly. Those are so fake. Ian's videos are unbelievably fake.
And speaking of which, let me go and hear my chat real quick. I want to put something in the chat. If I can't type on that. I have to go over to Twitch stream. Anyone watching in Twitch, by the way, I want to put the link for your YouTube in here. We'll put on both chats real quick. Control paste. Come on. See, this is the basics I can't even do. So in Twitch, there is Kaye's link to his YouTube channel, and you see the picture below me there. And then, it's just, I love everything you're doing with it. So, you said Ian reached out to you, or you reach out to Ian?
So Ian tweeted, hey, I'm looking for an editor. And, the way it happened is I replied, I'm like, yo, I'm down. I need work right now because I had just left kindergarten. I was broke. I had no job, and I didn't want to go back to a minimum wage job. So he didn't actually give me the job at first. My friend GoTide got the job, but GoTide was going to be on vacation for 2 weeks. So GoTide's like, yo, hit up Kaye. He can work for you. He's really good. So my name was Quanier at the time, but hit up Quanier.
Yes.
And Ian's like, all right, so what happened? Oh, he DM'd me and he's like, yo, do this video. I finished it really fast, and after the 2 weeks, he just really liked me, so he just kept working with me rather than bringing on GoTide, which was definitely the right decision.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I remember that you messaged me, you're like, check your TikTok, someone's following you. Like, this guy's got a blue check mark. What does that mean?
Yeah.
And he still follows me, which is great, because I'm like, I always try. I'm like, yeah, I'm still going to verify. Awesome.
Yes, that's it.
That's awesome. Yeah, and I love supporting you guys. I love your videos, the genuineness of it all. It's so great. It never gets bold and boring. You see some of the comments on there, but they're always, you have such a great, positive community. Except for like once I thought I wanted to pause on his channel, and you're like, don't click on it.
I feel that. No, we're trying to build more of a community. We made a Discord server for his channel, so we're like talking to people a lot more.
Okay. So. You work with Ian. Do you get offers for people to come work with them, or are you like a free agent, or do you strictly work with Ian now? Like, is there like a contract, or what's the, or if you work, does he get your focus?
So there's not a contract. There really should be, but like we don't care. Gotcha. We'll get one. I do get offers. I really like Ian work because I don't like working.
Yes.
And someone's going to make me work more than Ian. And Ian pays me a lot for not having to do much work. And I like that.
We like that. That's what's the job that I'm doing.
And I love Ian. He's like my best friend. I'm going to move in with him next year.
Oh, wow.
And St. Petersburg, Florida.
A content house?
Just like an apartment, me and Ian. But
can we call it a content house?
yeah.
Yeah, it's a content house.
I'm super excited. That's like a very high chance that happens.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Taryn. Is that
V-Nex?
Is that V-Nex?
That is V-Nex.
V-Nex.
Ah. What's up, V-Nex?
I talk to V-Nex, I don't know, like probably once a month on Snapchat. I love V-Nex. But, yeah, I'll probably move with Ian, like, next year. But, no, I do work for another creator. I work for a creator named Luffler. He has 500,000 subscribers.
Holy smokes.
I'll send you his channel.
Yeah, put it in the chat. So you have, like, a prerequisite. Like, you have to have so many followers for me to work for you, or subscribers, or...
No, I'll work for anybody.
Like, do you help channels, like, grow?
No. I do. I have helped a lot of channels. There's a kid with 100K that I completely taught shorts, and he had 100K. I don't want to say because of me, but I contributed a lot.
Absolutely, gotcha.
But it's just because I was, like, giving him ops on his videos.
So that's the next question I have for you. I saw that you have, like, the Kaye and then Kaye Shorts. Do you actually have a separate channel for your shorts, or do you put it on the same channel?
Same channel.
It is the same channel. Okay, just lately.
YouTube wants you to put it on the same channel.
That's what I thought, because I thought I saw, like, a Tim Tammy has, like, a Timmy and then Tim Shorts, or maybe just hashtags that. Yeah, because I put everything the same, because a lot, you know, and you watch these videos, like the vidIQ videos, and the other one I watched, I forget, the Studio something, and they try and tell you, like, hey, to grow your channel, do this, this, and this, you know, and that's why I try going live on YouTube, because I'm like, okay, if I have this many followers on YouTube, and they subscribe to me, and I go live, they'll see you go live, you know, but I will say it's hard for the normal, average 40-year-old gaming man to grow, gaming, I said gaming man, easy, to grow... I have kids to grow a YouTube channel, and I don't know what it is, and that's what the only thing that kills me is, you know, I for me again in my own ego, you know, I'll stream or I'll do just one for content, like I'll be playing and be like, hey, yo, can I play? No, I'm making a content video. I'm really trying to make a content video, and then I work on editing it and I post it. It gets nothing. Then one day I'm playing Spider-Man, the video game, and all I did was save and cut all the cutscenes and put it on YouTube, 10,000 views. In 8 months. And that's not even me! Anyone makes that game. It was very upsetting to me, but I was like, how do you decide what your form is to make something, because Moab said, like, you know, he talked about in the last podcast how you and him might be working together again someday soon.
Hopefully, I want him to come back. I told him I'd teach him.
Yes, he said, like, you'd be great, so...
Actually.
Do you teach him, like, you're going to teach him to edit, or, like, what formula or what, like, ideas to put on the channel?
So, well, first off, vidIQ. I think they're a bunch of squares and don't know anything. Anyways,
you heard it here first, folks. Go ahead.
So the way YouTube works is it's an algorithm. That's all it is. So it's like anyone can do it. I could create a new channel, do 100K in 20 days off shorts. It's literally just like manipulating an algorithm, which sucks. But if you can do it successfully and turn that into personality, that'll work. So if I'm gonna upload a video that's Kaye Q&A, that limits the people that will click on that video to 200,000 people. The people that subscribe to me are only going to be the people that click on that video. No one random is going to be like, oh, Kaye Q&A, I want to watch this. No one gives a fuck, right?
Gotcha.
So if I upload a video that's like, what I do recently, it wasn't a good video, but beating Fortnite the way Epic intended it, that increases my reach to just anyone that likes Fortnite, right? Okay. So that'll increase my reach from 200,000 people to millions of people. So you need to upload content that anyone can click on, or if like anyone in the niche you're going for can click on. You need to stick to a specific niche, which is annoying. Yeah. So with YouTube, if you're gonna post Fortnite videos, you can't go post a Call of Duty video because that's gonna confuse the YouTube algorithm, and it is not gonna know where to suggest your video because they're gonna be sending Call of Duty videos to Fortnite viewers, and that video is not gonna do well because it's hitting the wrong audience.
Gotcha. See, that's where I get lost, because I actually had two really good what I thought were good ideas, and I told Mo, like, I want to pitch it to Kwame, but like for him to do this video, but how do you? I was, you know, obviously I don't want to approach you because you probably get people on me all the time, but since I have your attention, this was an idea I thought, and I tried doing it on my channel. Of course, it was just I didn't have like the focus to put it in there, and in my head, here's how I picture. I'm going to pitch it to you properly. I picture Kwame, you're close up on your face, you're like. Everyone knows, you know, Fortnite's full of toxic players. Let's find out if that's, you know, how many toxic people still play Fortnite. And then, you know, your voiceover. I'm going to go into 10 random fill games and see how many of my random players are toxic players. Let's go. And then you, like, give a little count, like, game one. Like, yo, what's up, guys? And some kids,
really like that.
Someone's like, oh, you're a piece of crap, blah, blah, blah. You know, have a little tip that says, you know, toxic 1. But the other playmates are not toxic, you know, non-toxic 2. So you use 10. Technically, you've got 30 players, right, because you can't count yourself. You say, okay, of the 30 people I played with, 7 were super toxic. The other math, whatever the hell, because 13 were great. That means we have a 7%, 13% or 100, not 30% toxicity rate in Fortnite. I tried doing that.
That's actually solid as fuck.
I couldn't make it work.
Let me tell you how to do it.
But you could do it.
I could.
You should do
Let me tell you how to do it. So I wouldn't tell them the percent at the end. I would just have it end at the 10th game, because then they can just put it together themselves. They're not going to watch me say the percentage when they've already done it. They're going to scroll, and I'm going to lose watch time. Because when it comes to shorts, it's 100% watch time. I could title it, I love Minecraft, and it's a Fortnite video, and it could do 10 million views because it's a good video. Like, all shorts is watch time.
Dang it.
It's getting good watch time on your short. So how I would do it, you got to hook is the most important part of a short.
I'm writing this down. Hook, okay.
That's like, go for it. I'll send you this entire doc.
No.
No, honestly, I have a doc that has taught so many people. And it's the reason I'm big. It's the reason my friend's big. I sound like I have an ego.
No.
I don't mean to sound like I have an ego. I just...
No, those who can do, and you're doing it and teaching it.
Yeah, so, how I do it, I would probably be like, Fortnite is known for its Fortnite is known for toxic players. But how many toxic players really play Fortnite? And then I'd cut to
There's his voice. He does a voice change. Shit. Okay.
Voice change. I would cut to the first game of game 1, and it would be a toxic player. So I'm giving the viewer, I told them what they should watch for. So I told them Fortnite is known for toxic players, but how many toxic players still play Fortnite? That's what they're going to watch for. That's the hook of the video. So I need to instantly deliver on that by showing them a toxic player. So that's instant progression in the video. So it would be game 1 at the top of the screen, and I'd be like, yo, what's good, bro? And he'd be like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, fuck you, right? There's a dude, like, yelling at me, and I'm like, So then after that, it would cut, and it would say, toxic players 1, kind players 0 or some shit. And then I'd be like, I don't even know if I'd tell them how many I'm going to do. I'd have to think on that. I don't know what segment I'd do after that. Maybe just go into another game, or I'd be like, so that's 1 toxic player. I'm going to be going into 10 games, and at the end of the video, we're going to find out what the ratio is or something.
Yeah, like...
I'm not 100% sure if I'd keep that part, because I'm skeptical about it, and I'd write a better line for it that flows better.
Yeah.
But I'd do that. So it would be like, Fortnite's known for toxic players, but how many toxic players really still play Fortnite? Cut to game 1. Dude, fuck you, bitch. Kill yourself. I don't know. Oh, can't say on Twitch. In-game.
In game.
And then it would cut to, that's 1 player. It's a great question. I don't know what I'd do for the next segment, but I would just instantly progress it, have a good hook, and then that amount of toxic players, that amount of kind players, the fact that you thought of that is genius, because that is like constant progression throughout a video. Feels like it makes the viewer feel like they're getting somewhere in the video.
Okay, awesome. See, I have some good ideas. I just can't make them happen. You
can. You 100% can.
What's up?
Anyone can do it.
I'm trying. It's tough. And then the other one I was going to do, actually doing it Wednesday. I'm going to piss off a lot of people. I'm going to go into a Warzone match, but only give Fortnite comms.
Well, that's funny.
And I'm going to go to random Fortnite and be like, yo, guys, what's up? Let's land at Tilted Towers. What? I'm like, there's a Renegade Raider on me. I need mats. Who's got mats? And just yell like I'm playing Fortnite, but to these serious Call of Duty players, and really mess them up a little bit. That's just something else I'm trying to do.
That's funny. You need a fire hook for that, and that would go hard. You'd be like, Call of Duty players hate Fortnite. So today, I'm going to go into Call of Duty games and say only Fortnite comms, and then cut straight to you being like, all right, we landed tilted? What the hell? People saying, like, what? I think that could be funny. I think it'd be very funny.
I love to do that. And then, that's the thing. I want to set up, like, part of me wants to use you as a Fortnite. Like, how does he do, like, have the words pop up each word? Because I use when I do it on my phone, the CapCut, but it has, like, a little, like, an actual subtitle. I want to do, like, one word, like you do. But then I stopped myself, like, oh, no. I said, Kaye just put a thing on Twitter saying, come with your own effing video, stop stealing people's ideas. I'm like, I gotta make my own thing. And then, so I take that to heart. I listen to them. I have to make my own, but how do I?
No.
What he's doing is nice.
Word for word is great. Do word for word. Whenever I make your own videos, that was directed at, I don't care if people copy me, but there's one dude, he just steals my scripts, like, word for word. So it's, like, insane copying. And I know the guy who records with him, and literally what they do is they play my video, say the line, and then they play it again, the next line, and then they say the line. Like, it's straight copying. I don't care if people copy me. In fact, like, I've helped so many clone channels of mine that do my own style grow. One of them's bigger than me now.
Wow.
Just because I don't post. But I have 70 million views. He has 20 million views. This is crazy. Call to actions, which is telling people to subscribe, is insane. Insanely helpful. I don't tell people to subscribe. I have 70 million channel views and 200K subs. He tells people to subscribe. He has 20 million channel views and 250K subs.
Wow.
Telling people to subscribe is insane.
It does work.
Totally off track there. But.
No, it works. No, I think you can help people grow. I was watching one of those guys that say, help your channel grow. And it says, ask for it. I'm a salesman in real life, and I have to ask for the sale or I don't get it.
Yeah.
And it's the same part. Like I put a video, I did 3 shorts a day. I'm trying to get the whole 3-day thing going.
Yeah.
And I put one up there, and I labeled it like and subscribe, and that one alone has more views. Yeah. Than the ones I didn't even put like and subscribe in words format.
That's funny.
And it was just interesting. And see, I don't have someone like you. I'm actually using one of those artificial intelligence, clip people that a program that watches your stream and pulls clips for you and then converts the TikTok and Instagram reels. That's the best I can do because I have all these ideas. But again, I'll spend 3 hours playing a game, and I'll spend 5 hours trying to make like one 15-minute clip because I tried Adobe After Effects.
I don't use that. I use Premiere.
What do you use?
Premiere Pro.
But isn't that Adobe still?
Yeah, After Effects is a million times more confusing though. I used to be a montage editor and I used it. It's so hard.
Premiere Pro. I have to check that out. After Effects
is
so
so
good.
easy.
Yeah, the easiest thing for me, honestly, what I do if I cheat is I'll hit the share button. I'll save it to the PlayStation. I'll use the PlayStation Share Factory as an editor, and then I'll just play that over. But I'll record it on Streamlabs, and I can post it from my computer. It's not as good as the quality you make, but that's all I can do because I just can't. And,
you could. I can teach you. Honestly.
No,
I would love to teach you. I loved helping my friends, bro. I love helping my friends.
Don't get me excited.
I've gotten in a call with so many people just for an hour and just talk to them about how to improve their content. Obviously, I don't think I know everything. I call with my friend G-Vids and I'm like, my videos are underperforming. Shit on me. So that's the stuff that has helped me the most. So I like to do that for other people. Give them I'm no genius, but I can kind of tell you what you're doing wrong. So I'll be like, all right, fix this, because that's what works best for me is whenever G-Vids calls me and fucking shits on me because he's a genius.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, I need this. I need if other people ask me for this, I'm gonna do it because I want to see them succeed as well.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
The little insight that I can give might change the world. There's some dude that has 2 million subs right now, and my friend literally told him to fix his intros up a little bit. And my friend's no genius. It's just these little things that can change so much.
It does. No, I agree. And like you said, I tried this one thing. One of those other, studio something was like, hey, all I did, he did the same thing. He said, I'm going to start a new channel and grow to 200,000 people in 20 days. And he did it. I was like, how? And then the one thing he suggested is they said, go to your old video and just give it a new thumbnail. I'm like, oh, I'll try that. And I did it, and it worked.
It works, yeah.
For that one video, I was like, so I'm trying to work on my thumbnails. How do you make these thumbnails, do this and do that? But
who told you this, by the way?
That was one of those, I follow him on YouTube.
I want to follow him on Twitter. Sounds like a genius.
What's his name? Library. Hang on, give me a minute. I'll try and find it. Subscriptions. What are they called? Andy, author, average.
Is it Patty Galloway?
No, it's it's studio. It's another guy with an English accent who tells you.
Oh, I know. Film.
I think it's Film Booth. Yeah, that's the guy. Film Booth.
I love that guy.
Yeah, that guy's stuff is good.
Yeah, really good.
So I'm like,
changing thumbnails does a lot.
Yeah.
We did that on Muffler's channel. We had a video that was doing really bad. We changed the thumbnail, and it now has 700,000 views.
Just by changing the thumbnail?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Because YouTube is just CTR, for long videos at least. It's just click-through rate and
CTR.
watch time. That's all it is. People will be like, oh, make sure you have all these tags. That doesn't do anything. It's all watch time and click-through rate.
Less tags. Got it.
Oh, you don't need less tags. It's obviously good to do more tags and optimize for search engine, but you don't need to. It's not. We don't do it on Ian's channel because who cares?
Well, that's what breaks me. When I post, because I'm linked in to that vidIQ thing. It's oh no, you have a 1 out of 10 score. Make sure you do this and this and this and this. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna do this off.
Yeah, vidIQ is a bunch of squares, but they do help with tags.
So yeah, the tags were interesting, and then make sure you have a closing video and all that stuff and whatnot. So I don't understand how to do that.
They're interesting.
Okay, so you use Premiere Pro. That's another question I was going to ask anyway. All right,
so we manually do our subtitles, by the way, word by word. I pay someone to do it though because I can't be asked, but it's manually.
So when your thing pops up one word at a time, or you mean the captions, the subtitles? I thought I was asking because Mr. Beats, you know what his secret was? You hear about what he does for his channel?
What does he do?
He pays someone to translate his captions to Spanish.
Oh yeah.
And he has like more Spanish viewers that he has like an audio over in Spanish and everything. I'm like, that's brilliant.
He has 37 like different language channels. He has Arabic. He has everything. Yeah, he's a genius.
Yeah, he is. He is brilliant. Just by counting to 1 million, that's how the whole thing started.
Literally.
And so you said you're back in school, and so because I thought you were Moab at the same age. You said you were a little bit younger than him.
No, I'm 2 years younger.
So how are you balancing? So one, I'll go right away. Are you like? Does your school, are you like famous to your school? Does everyone know you in your school, like teachers and everyone else?
Yeah, it's like they used to make fun of me like last year when I had like 5,000 subscribers because I make kind of kid-friendly, cringe content. Like I'm not super proud of it. I like my newer videos more because they're more funny. But like some of my old stuff I don't like it at all. But it got views. Huh. But so they used to make fun of me like last year, but I came back with numbers and like no one talks about it. They're like, oh yeah, let's think of a 200K, but they don't like shit on me. They're like, oh, they think it's cool, but like it's not talked about too much.
I hear it. So I mean, so how annoying does it get? You must have people now that maybe were haters at first. I'm like, yo, put me in a video. Do you have that happen?
No, that does not happen.
No, oh my gosh.
They just ask me how much I make a lot, and I'm like $20.
I did have an editor once. The guy he lived in Canada. I think you were there for the one night. He tried stream sniping me actually.
Really?
And he watched my content. He's like, oh my god, you're so wholesome, you're so great. Can I get a game with you? And then he asked me my editor. I was like, yeah. He used I think he used the Leonardo da Vinci.
Mm-hmm. Da Vinci. Yeah, that's a decent program.
He used Da Vinci Code, and but he would do the same. Like he would get into a game with me and say, okay, we're gonna try to get you a 360 no scope. Do this and this is back in chapter 2 when it was easy to do kind of things and people weren't so toxic. Yeah. And he had it was amazing. He threw in like Simpson stuff and Family Guy stuff and the SpongeBob like a short time later or whatever, a few moments later.
Yeah.
To this day, I think, especially that silly Spider-Man one, those were the most viewed on my channel because he was a proper editor. I gave him $20 a week is all I had to pay him.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was great. And then he got a girlfriend, and I lost an editor because he had a life. That upset me. Which brings me to my next. How do you balance? Now, I assume this is your job, so your work life and your school life. How do you balance it?
Before I answer that question, Oki's actually my editor, ironically. Oki does my subtitles. Yeah. So that's funny. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, if you need an editor, hit up Oki. He's great. Like, I trained him. He's really good.
Oki's great. Oki's amazing. You guys are all great.
How do I manage? I don't. I'm failing English Symposium, like, drastically. It's really bad. So, yeah, we're working on it. It's in the works. Working with the school, but they give me, Ian signed some papers for me, and I do an internship, so I leave at 11:05 every day. I only have 2 classes, and then I work for Ian the rest of the day.
Oh my god, like a work study. That's so great.
Yeah, it's super cool. But yeah, it is very, very hard. School is very hard on like my mental health as well. I just don't like going because I'm just like, I know I want to get that high school degree, but I would rather just do it online. It would just be bad. I don't know.
It's true. That's my son. My oldest son just got home. Hi, buddy. And he and I have this debate too where, you know, he was doing well on TikTok for a while. He had like 13. He's still doing well, but he was under 18 when he first did it. So someone like reported me got banned. He can't go live anymore.
Oh, that's weird.
But he used to go live on TikTok and made like $500 in a weekend because he never wears a shirt. Anyway, and he and I showed like, you know, I'm from that older mentality. I'm 40, so I'm like, you gotta go to college, gotta go to college. But then you stop, you listen to someone like Gary V, right? Or these guys like, listen, college. Why? Unless you want to be like a lawyer or a doctor. And I see like but I keep telling him, and I'm one of the few parents like, listen, if you want to focus on this online thing, you should do that because that's the way the world is going. I feel everything's is going online. Like everything is gonna be online. This, online, that. You know, you order your groceries online. Like he got his first real deal job because the steady income was nice, but you know he wants to do like ghost hunting adventures. Like get the camera, get all the equipment, take his friends out. And go do go to haunted places and do a thing. And I'm like, I will definitely, sponsor that. I'll definitely help you out with this if you stick to it.
For sure.
Because I think the thing is, everyone expects that, and I think I'm the same way with my YouTube. Like, I was fortunate on Twitch, right? I got affiliated my first 30 days, and I made a pretty steady living off of that. Not living, but income. A little side hustle.
It was really nice during quarantine for you, wasn't it?
That was the best time to go during quarantine. Now I'm like, come on. But it's helpful, that, and now monetize on TikTok, monetize on Facebook, but getting monetize on YouTube is so hard.
Yeah, it took me a long time.
It's about that grind and making the effort toward it. It's all worth putting the time online. You can always do college a little later if online doesn't work. Absolutely, absolutely, next.
I'm not going to college immediately. I don't ever want to go, but if it is an option if I need it.
So then that brings it. So how did you learn how to use these programs for any? Did you watch YouTube channels? Did you just go on there and figure out mess with it until you found out what worked? Or was there tutorials? Like Adobe After Effects has like, hey, make this tree logo move up. And I made it to be 5 hours to make a simple transition on my screen where my picture slid in and it said TommyRo drop down. 5 hours to do a 2-second stinger clip. So how did you learn how to use all this software that you use?
So I used to watch montages like in 2018. Like you remember when I was a montage editor, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I was like, these are super cool. I want to do this, right? So I just started watching tutorials on how to make montages. I was using Sony Vegas, and then I wanted to get more advanced with my montages, so I learned After Effects by watching more montages, and then not by watching more montages, more tutorials on montages.
Okay.
And I learned like the basic skills of Sony Vegas and After Effects. Then when I started content editing, yeah, you did. VNex was good at Sony Vegas. He taught me a lot, but Sony Vegas I learned, and After Effects I learned, and Premiere Pro was just a mix of the two. So I pretty much knew how to use it immediately. But there is a channel called Finzar, and it gives the best Premiere tutorials like ever. I'll send you the channel.
Okay, Finzar.
I watched him a lot to learn Premiere. It is tutorials. Yeah.
Nice. I charged one guy, and he was like, "I'm going to show you how to make this fire on my hand using Adobe After Effects." It was a 10-hour video.
Yeah.
10-hour video for a 30-second. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah, stuff's ridiculous.
I can't, and that's it. I told my daughter when she had COVID, I'm like, listen, I'll hear because my daughter she's a brilliant artist and she's great with her ideas, and I said, listen, while you're on COVID and you're quarantined in your bedroom, go to YouTube and watch and learn everything you can about After Effects. I'm gonna buy you a laptop, and you're gonna be my editor. And she's like, okay. I'm like, what'd you watch? She's like, I watched some Minecraft videos. I'm like, that's not what I want you to watch.
That's funny.
But I could definitely thank you. So you learned, you're pretty much self-taught. You taught yourself how to do this, or you watch other people. Yep. But you didn't like have to sit down and go to a class or an auditorium or join a webinar. You picked up on it and you figured it out.
The only class I've ever taken is I paid for this program called Creator Now. It was like this run by Eric, if you know what that is. He's like a YouTuber, 10 million subscribers.
Oh, wow.
And he just hosts this like course that you can go to, and it's like $300 for like 6 weeks, and I learned a lot. Like almost everything I know about shorts, I learned from that. I'll send you the document that I made about shorts from that.
Okay, thanks.
Do you have my email or probably the only class I've ever taken.
Dang, I usually use cracked versions of Sony Vegas and After Effects and make montages.
Yeah, that's literally what I used to do, Taryn.
Wow, and he's the one thing about Taryn / VNex. I mean, most of you guys, like you know, Moab, Oki, VNex. I've noticed anything. There was another guy we used to play with off of your team. Oh my god, I can't remember his name. Sort of like, what's up?
Was it Pause?
No, it wasn't Pause. He played a lot of Fortnite with me, and then we went to then he played Spellbreak. He was awesome at that. Then he played Hyperscape. He was awesome at that. Is like, but the point I'm making is everything. You're at that age where everything you guys do, you're great at everything. You know, Moab went, like he was in the last podcast, he went from that to NFTs. He was great at NFTs. Then he went to online this. He was great at that. And you all, because you have that you're at that great age where you can kind of still get on things at the ground level, learn about things, and take risks because you don't really have not much to lose. But yeah, it's not really, you don't have much to lose in a sense that you can try it out. If it doesn't work, okay, we'll switch and try something out.
Right.
And you have the time to put into that. You know,
I still think it's 100% possible. Like, I was literally talking to a shorts YouTuber who hit 100K around the same time as me. He's like 30. He's in his 30s. Yeah. He's a boomer.
And it kills me. Like,
it's possible.
And I'd say I watch things that are out there. Like I was watching. I was able to go TikTok live. They gave me their TikTok studio recently, and they took it away because I wasn't live enough on TikTok, pricks. But you know, I hated where I had to aim my phone, my TV, and like record like a basic bitch. So right. I kept like, listen, I'm in your gaming creator program. I hashtag this, hashtag that. Let me get a stream key so I can add it to my Streamlabs and like go to all four at the same time. No, we're not doing that right now. Blah 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 blah. But here's our studio, so it's only on that. Doesn't have all the stuff that Streamlabs have, but like even that way, I'll go on Fortnite and it's like 3 or 4 viewers on there. I watch people have their phones just aiming at their screen 500 people are watching them play it. And I'm like,
Yeah,
what
so
am I
crazy.
doing wrong? And
It's using other platforms like TikTok. You can't build like Twitch doesn't have an algorithm. The only way to grow on Twitch is raids and shoutouts.
yeah,
So you have to like Ian. He has a Twitch 90K and is partnered
wow,
because he used his TikTok and just made these like videos that would promote his Twitch, and he blew up, and it created his giant Twitch account. And like people like Speed and Aiden Ross, they got exposure by using TikTok, and other people, because their videos started to pick up, other people just reposted their stuff and they hit everywhere.
yeah,
It's Twitch. Everyone who grows on Twitch doesn't grow on Twitch.
yeah. You
Like, even Ninja, he blew up through YouTube, and that blew up his Twitch.
Yep. I got good on Twitch, but me getting it bigger is from other places. Like, people will see me on TikToks. They'll say, "Hey, I came from TikTok. You said you'll play with anybody." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll play with anybody. I'll play with you. Awesome." And that helps. I think it does help. I joined this thing on Facebook called the Twitch Small Streamer Support page, and people are like, I've been streaming for a year. I've got 1 follower with no views. How do I grow?
Yikes.
And I want to give them some hard advice, but I'm like, no, it's a support group, not a give up group. I'm like, listen, if you can't get 3 friends or family members to go in there and watch you for a couple of minutes, but now everyone wants to be partnered on Twitch, and I asked them, like, why? It's the same now as an affiliate. It's 50-50.
Yeah.
Twitch changed that also. I'm like, why do you want to be partnered? Like, your affiliate, like, be happy with that.
It is a cool goal to have.
It is. I think people should set goals, but I always ask them why, and they don't know.
Yeah.
Like, you should know why you're doing a goal, my opinion.
For sure.
So the balance was there. Okay, that's the other question. I know I asked Mo about this, but I asked you the same thing. So you talk about how you struggled with the the balance thing between school and that, but you explained all that. And so, what does your family feel about? Because are you with your family's house now, right?
Yeah.
How do they support this and school, and how do they, if at all, what does your family think about what you're doing right now?
They really support it. I'm really blessed for that. Like, my dad thinks it's dope. My dad doesn't want me to go to college. Like, he supports this hella. He went to VidCon with me in June. And my mom's still trying to, like, she's very supportive, but she's still trying to, like, get past the he might not need to go to college thing, right?
Yeah.
And they honestly, like, sophomore year, if I had bad grades, they were all over me. They were like, fix this, but now that this is, like, my dad doesn't care. Like, my dad does not care. I'm outsourcing my homework, and they know and don't care. Like, it's crazy. Yeah.
I love it. And that's why I tell my son, like, when he was playing soccer, if his grades fall, I'm like, listen, if your grades fall, I'm going to pull you from the soccer team.
Mm-hmm.
But, because do you remember, 2 years ago, he and I were both doing Twitch, and we had a great time. I would stream, I would rate his channel, and he would stream, sometimes we'd sit there and play the same game together on his stream, and he stopped doing it. And he was doing TikTok, and he stopped doing it. And I think what I try and tell everyone who listens to me or asks me for advice, I think it's consistency is key. I think, like me, I have a schedule on Twitch, and I stick to that schedule. Mondays are Fortnite, this is this. These are the times. If I don't, I go in Discord, hey, I won't be on tonight. Something came up. I think a lot of these kids expect all these quick, instant results.
Right.
And when it doesn't happen, like, well, screw it. And I don't think that's the way to be. And I think you said, you worked hard at it too, and you grew to where you're at.
Yeah. I mean, consistency is great, in my opinion. But if you're going to lose quality with consistency, that's bad. So I will skip a day of upload whenever I was doing dailies. I haven't uploaded in 2 months. But actually, I uploaded last week. But I'm trying to change my content. I would skip a day upload to make the video if the video wasn't what I wanted it to be. So I'd spend an extra day making the video better and then post it the next day.
And you're mostly doing shorts now, or do you do like long form videos at all?
I do all shorts on my channel and then all long form on Ian's channel.
That's right. I do watch his. I noticed that.
Yeah.
And then, so, how many shorts do you post a day?
When in my prime,
Uh-huh.
it was like 1 to 3, which you could write that down, but I don't think that matters.
Yeah.
I could have posted 1 a week and they would have gotten the same views. My sub count and my income wouldn't be as much, but the videos probably would have been better. So it really just depends on the route you want to take. Now, I'm posting like a few a month, but I'm trying to switch my content. I don't want to do Fortnite anymore. I made 2 Pokemon videos. I'm hoping they do good.
I saw that,
They need to find their audience though, so they're like kind of flopping because Fortnite viewers are watching Pokemon videos. That's not going to do well.
Yeah.
You need to find the right audience.
So because that's where I got confused. I thought if I just had a channel, like if I put this or whatever hodgepodge on there, but you should really sit that in one form, especially on YouTube. And that's the thing on TikTok. They say everyone should have like that niche, 1 to 2 niches on TikTok, and that's why I have 4 different TikTok channels. I've got one where it's TommyRo is just gaming and some other random shit, mostly gaming stuff. Then there's TommyRo travel, so as I do travel for my job, I rate like restaurants and rest stops and people that drive bad. Those are my 3. Then I have like my family channel, like me and the kids doing stuff, and then I have one where it's just me angry all the time, cursing people out, and just this hateful. It's my alter ego, just cursing like a mamma jamma and ripping people apart.
That's hilarious.
I have to do it's my angry auto parts guy, because I used to work for auto parts when I hated it, and I hated the people I worked with. I'm like, no, I mean, I have like sunglasses on and like a hoodie. I'm like, this mother today pissed me.
Does that one do well? I feel like that would do good on TikTok.
It was doing okay, and then I stopped doing it because I'm not angry anymore. I'm like, I'm not angry.
Yeah.
Life is good. I love my job, love my customers, love my family, so I don't really do much on that guy anymore.
That's good.
Same thing with like when I had an alternate Twitch channel that was doing better than my main Twitch. I used to have the I'm Down channel.
Yeah.
I had another one called Down After Dark.
I remember that.
And I had like my camera was all like hazy to know who I was. I had a voice changer. I wore sunglasses, and I was just hateful and nasty. I used a different Twitch. I used a different Epic account altogether, so I could like collate the 2. And that one was almost getting. I'm like, that one almost got affiliated. I'm like, oh, no. I don't want to go off on that path. I said that's a road I don't want to go down. I want to stay the happy guy.
That's funny. That's very funny.
I think the more than one channel is fun, but yeah, it's how to. Well, you said they can grow. I think that's it. I think once someone gets confident, they grow their one channel. They might have more confidence to start another channel and grow it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw your Pokemon channel. What kills me, and I know why you do it, but what kills me is they never finish. I never get closure with your videos. It leaves me so anxious. It's like, let's get the last card. I'm like, oh, what happened? But it works.
I always I do that so that they want more, so they subscribe. That's kind of my theory. But also, it cuts the video before they think it's gonna end, so I get that extra watch time, like that loop.
Ah, I like that.
Yeah. So it's like, rather than like a really long ending where I'm like, what do you think of this card? This is the last card that I got. It is not Charizard. Now time to destroy my YouTube play buttons. Now, and then I walk over there and destroy them. They're gone. They're gone by the time they know it's not Charizard. Yeah. So if I can just give them that last, like, okay, then they're gone. You know, like they will loop and they'll be like, wait, what? And I'll get watch time.
And I love that, because my problem is, I think for me and a few others out there I've talked to, I'm an overthinker. Like, I really feel like I have to explain everything. Like I'm talking to a small child. Like, obviously, guys, this is why. No, let me explain why. And you're just like, here's it, bam, 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 bye. And I'm like, I have to get myself out of my, put my head in like the head of a viewer. Like, what does a viewer want to see, not what I have to explain to them.
Exactly.
Because there's times
as simple as possible.
There's videos where I've just talked to them, and I made the same video but with captions, more views because they're reading at the same time.
Higher watch time.
My beautiful wife just came up, my honey. Yeah. So. The last question I have for you, because we're about an hour. This is perfect. So we talked about how you got started. You were 7 doing that. You met Ian. You were primarily with him now, but other things. You still talk to some of your old teammates from Rose/Hex, Oki, you, Moab. What? And you kind of talked about it a little bit, but what does the future hold for Kaye/Ian Rocks? Maybe Kaye, mostly EA. Like, where do you want to see yourself going in 3 to 5 years?
Fake knife Twitch, don't ban down. I did not realize that I had on screen. It's fake butterfly knife. It's like $5. Okay, where do I see myself going? Ian's channel. We're really stuck with where to take it right now because Fortnite views are at an all-time low. So like, the click-through rate for Fortnite's just dead. Yeah. So it's like so hard to get views on it. So Ian's channel, I don't know. I'd like to scale it to 1 million subscribers because I want a gold play button. And I just want to keep that channel just kind of like, it's a cash cow. That's all it is for us. Like, it just brings in money. So just keep scaling that. Keep scaling the Ian Rocks brand with his shorts channel that he has, because that has a pretty decent brand. Yeah. And just turn him into a pretty solid creator and just like make enough money to sustain for him, because that's what he cares about. I'm like, oh, we should build this brand for you. We should do all this. I want money. Yeah. So he wants money. Like, that's just, I'm going to keep going with his goals and aspirations because it's his channel at the end of the day. Yep. So just scale that, make as much money as we can. Brilliant. The K channel, I want to do what I want with the K channel. I'm not proud of the K channel. I use shorts to grow, and I feel like I didn't earn it. I wish I would have mixed long form with it, because long form takes a lot more work. So I want to turn K into something I'm proud of and do Pokemon, long form, and shorts together. So that is the future for that. And then me and my friend Gvids are starting this new project. It's this like I'm not going to talk too much about it because I haven't really told anyone about it, but we're doing a cash cow channel. So I just want a money machine channel that I can just put that money into Kaye, doing what I actually enjoy on Kaye, and then have this just cash cow bring me money to fund Kaye.
Yep, no, I think it's brilliant. That's a great plan to have, and I love how the ambitions. Of course, up with Moab too. He briefly mentioned it. He said, "I'd be the first one if he ever comes back. I can't wait." Let me see. Phoenix has a question. I want to do YouTube, but I don't know what to post. I'm not that interesting.
You don't have to be interesting. Ryan Trahan made $1 million series out of a penny. You know, and like, you don't have to be interesting. There's so many niches where people don't even talk. Like my friend Jeevit's 5 million subscribers. He's probably talked in 2 videos. Nope. You don't even have to talk. There's so many things in YouTube that you can do. There's like, I have a friend right now running a channel where he just like reviews like music stuff, and he's like, here's why people hate Kanye West, blah blah blah. He just talks about that. You don't have to be entertaining. You can be informative. There's so many things you can do. I just do beastified fucking Fortnite challenges. Just do something you like though. Pick a topic that you enjoy. I picked Fortnite. I don't like Fortnite, so that's why I'm switching to Pokemon. Pick a topic you enjoy, and just find something that you can innovate with. Like what I did is Fortnite shorts were just these really cringe skits, and I'm like, oh, I can innovate this and make it better, and I did that, and now it's a whole trend. I started a whole trend.
Yep, I agree.
Do something you enjoy, and just choose a topic you enjoy. Yeah.
Yep. And that's the one reason I changed my name. You know, Fortnite was fun in the beginning when Fortnite was fun. Fortnite's not fun anymore. No one's watching Fortnite. Like too many toxic players. We'll find out. And you know, I changed it to I'm down. Like, yeah, but now as TommyRo, I can play any game I want to play, and I do. I mean, you know what? And that helped my mental health so much. Like, I cut down from 6 days a week of streaming to just 3 or 4 nights a week to stream, 1 night for the podcast. I'm focusing on the podcast because those who can do, those who can't teach. I'm trying to be a teacher instead of a doer. And I agree with that, V-Nex. I think you're great to watch. You know, you grew your audience. You got, you know, your affiliate over there in Twitch. I do think going other forums will help grow that too, though. You're going up to and advertising on Reels, you know. And I got lucky
Don't
with this.
Restrict yourself to Twitch.
Yeah, I got lucky with this Eclipse editor. Like, I'll stream for. Now, I learned a hard lesson. It doesn't catch anything over 5 hours. Yeah. So I had to go to one stream and cut it down to. I had to go there and make a highlight, and highlight 5 hours of the stream so it would catch that and make clips for me. And I take those clips, I download them, I fine tune them a little bit, and then I go Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts, Twitch. Yeah. And I make sure I mention or TikTok. I mention everything on the Twitch channel. But yeah, I think the content, and I'll do that sometimes where if I have like maybe if it comes with like 7 or 10 good videos for me, I'll only post 3, and I'll save the rest to like post the other 3 on Tuesday.
Smart.
And then by the time Wednesday comes around, I've got 10 fresh videos I can start posting, and I do a video dump just to get it out there. I know that the quality isn't the best, like you were saying, not to do that, but I have to start. I think with a dump at first to get some attention. And then I'm going to start kind of fine-tuning it to because I'm trying to find a balance where I can still go live on Twitch and then make, one night not be live, but just make a content video. You know, like you, like I want to get V-Nex in here. If I could ever find Audi, if the kid's still alive, Audi's my content guy.
Really? What happened to him?
I don't know. No one knows what happened to Audi. I'll talk about Snapchat, and he's like, somehow he's always in the hospital or still got something going on, but he'll text you and be like, yo, down, you streaming? I'll be there in 10 minutes. And we're looking for him. Like, he doesn't show up. He's supposed to play, like, Phasmophobia, myself and V-Nex. And he never shows up. We're like, where are you? And he's like, he'll say Audi, Fortnite creative. I'm like, what are you doing? You promised me that. But if I could find that solid team to do stuff with all the time, like, there's another kid I met called Trixinator, and he plays with some girl from Australia. And we had a week last night of playing, and we got like 15 great videos out of it. We were the kid's hysterical. She's awesome. We had a blast. So cool. I want to do YouTube. I want to do YouTube so I can have a different platform to help my Twitch grow. But I just find it hard what to post. Like, what do people want to see? I'm not the greatest with that yet.
Let me give you an idea. So there's this guy who and he's not very optimized. He can do a lot better. He uses TikTok to go to Twitch, and he's like gone from like 100 viewers to 1,000 viewers average, like in a month. What he's doing is like he just reads these. He has his viewers sends things in Discord like confessions or just these funny memes or these videos, and he'll watch them. And then he doesn't hook them, which he needs to do. But he just like does these things like for his name.
V Shreddy?
He just What's that?
Is it Vishremi?
Oh, Veshremi? It's not Veshremi.
Okay.
I love Veshremi, though. I talked about Veshremi earlier. He's the YouTuber with 2 mil that my friend helped.
Oh, okay. That was okay.
I love Veshremi. But,
Sorry, you were saying.
Yeah. I'm not sure. It's some... He just, like, is like... If you were to do a thing in your Discord, you're like, hey, send me your craziest viewer confessions or something, and be like... And then hook the viewer, and you're like... I think my Twitch viewers are crazy due to these confessions, or something that's gonna make someone want to watch. And then you read the confessions, and then you just give a tiny reaction. You cut the video, and you could do maybe like if you did quick reactions, you could show maybe 4. My friend's doing that exact thing actually, and I helped them come up with that method. But do something probably that engages with the viewer, because that'll make someone want to come be in your chat, because they're like, oh, this guy will interact with me. But you want to do something fun and make the viewer have fun. Like no one else watch you play Fortnite. Aiden Ross and Speed, they're always like doing stuff that's like interactive or things people actually want to watch. No one wants to watch someone just play Fortnite, you know? That's why people like that have kind of fallen off.
Nope, I agree. And that was killing me the other night. I was on Twitch just looking at viewers. Like Ninja was on, he had like 7,000 viewers. He usually had like 70,000. Nick 830 had like 1.2. There was a guy, I can't pronounce his name. He was actually watching on his Twitch. He was watching a YouTube channel about cooks in the army, and he had like 123,000 viewers. And the worst part of it was, the camera that was on his seat was just his chair. He wasn't even in the room.
Was it XQC?
No, it wasn't that. It was
Kai Cenat.
Was it what?
Kai Cenat.
That was the name.
Yeah, he's a genius. He used other platforms. That is insane, Taryn. 52 viewers. You could get that to 500 if you use TikTok. Wait, what's your Twitch, VNex? Is it VNex?
It is VNex.
Why does he not watch Twitch in here? Okay. Using Facecam, that's already good. You're a funny guy, Taryn. I've known you for a while. So just like do stuff that's more interactive with the viewer. Like obviously you're not big enough for this yet, but like Discord talent shows, get a bunch of viewers in there. They love that. You know? Look at like what the big streamers are doing, see what they're doing to grow on TikTok and whatnot. Find something you enjoy, and you'll see success.
Yep, and I think what VNex is doing is great, and he has, from what I see, VNex, you have a dedicated viewer list. Every time I go in there, you got 5-7 viewers. And that's like when I go in there, I try to, I'll go in there and just start goading on Audi in his chat just to get something going. Not for my own channel, not for this. I just try and get down there and be like, oh, Audi, you feeds in. And he's like, oh, Audi, TommyRo is after you. He's like, don't bring it in here. But yeah, I think it's fun to get the chat going. Like I try and I was talking about Eli's MD. Oh my gosh, he streamed yesterday for 6 hours, and I watched him the entire time, just in his chat, keeping things going. People that popped in, I think having a good chat, is keeping it going. That's why I don't know if you use OBS or Streamlabs, but like that's why I use Streamlabs. And I have the mini games, like the betting and the polls and the boss fights and all that stuff, because it keeps the chat doing kind of something. But yeah, I'm also trying to find the niche.
I think. I don't know.
Yeah. Because, and that's why I became TommyRo as well, because Fortnite Dad was great for the friendly content of like 10-year-olds, but it's been 2 years. They're all like 15 now. They're getting older. I have to age with my audience. Half my dedicated viewers aren't there. I'm getting new viewers every day though. But
it's because you have done a good job building community.
I try. Thank you. I am trying. It's just so hard to, because I'm having time growing on other platforms. Like my TikTok is just dead at 3,000. Like, come on, something more, something. Yeah. And I'm trying to go live more and do this more. It's just, I think the problem with the market today, I'm going to call it a market, is when I was a kid, everybody wanted to be a lawyer, right? This wasn't a thing. This is 1998, and and there was a time in that time where there was more students in law school than there were lawyers practicing law. And what I'm seeing now is there is more people trying to be streamers and in the streaming world, content creation world, than there are people that watch streamers. And I think some of it is almost like, well, I'm not going to watch that guy because he's bigger than me. It's almost like a jealousy thing, if that makes sense. Like, oh, why would I support this guy? He already has 500,000 viewers. I'm going to support my own channel and piss off at that guy. But I think growing is what helps. You have to support each other. That's what we do in this community, I feel.
Yeah.
I used to walk Quanya every day, and I used to talk every day. I was 12. I'm 15 now.
That's fucking crazy that you're 15, dude. How old would I have been? I was 15, 14? That's crazy.
Yeah, we met about 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was still living in Clearfield. God, I hate that place.
Oh God.
But so anyway, Kaye, your channel, your link is up there. There's this channel right there, 129,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Let's see.
Thank you for giving me the time for this. I really appreciate it. Thanks for helping the audience, answering questions for everybody. I appreciate all your success. I'm going to continue, of course, to support you and Ian Rocks. And I love watching you guys grow. And not that I can ever do much, but if you ever need anything from me, let me know. I'm always here to help. In any way I can, maybe just a chat or something like that.
If you ever need anything, bro, just hit me up. I got you. If you got questions, I'd love to help you learn YouTube, man. Same with you, VNX.
I honestly, if you want to send that document you were talking about over, that'd be.
I'll send it to you right now.
I would read the heck out of that if you want to.
Do I have you on Discord?
Used to be on. Yeah, I'm still on Discord. It should be the same thing still.
Yep. There you go.
Thank
I don't use Twitter on my.
Oh, there it is.
Twitter on my phone or on my PC because I get too distracted and I get nothing done. So I only have Twitter on my phone and this document's only on my PC.
Gotcha. Okay. Brilliant.
So that's just YouTube Shorts, pretty much. Just find something, hook the viewer, make them watch it. Then that's all it is.
All right.
Yeah, there's a lot of competition. You can say that, but innovate. You can even copy and be fine, bro. I have so many clones that are growing.
I want to do that toxic one. I just have to figure out how to make it work. So that's another question, real quick before So from a editor standpoint, when you're recording, you have the camera zoom in on your face and then zoom out and shows the whole gameplay. Are you actually recording your face on one screen? Or do you actually have a thing that can zoom in on just that part of the screen and then zoom it out?
So I have we record in 3840. So it looks actually a lot like our little Streamlabs thing right here, where it's my face cam on the left, your face cam on the right. Is that what you're seeing too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like that, but my game will be on the left. So my face cam is I can do anything with it. I can put it at the top. I can put it on the side. I can put it at the bottom. But usually, I just use Premiere to zoom it.
You just zoom in on that.
I don't
so
even
you have one
doing
video
face
and
cam
you zoom
zooms
in.
in my videos, though. Wow. I rarely do zooms. It's literally I keep it so basic. I feel like that's the best viewer experience, especially with shorts.
Yep. Keep it simple. There's another one after that, but I'm not going to say that word. But yeah, it's the KISS acronym. They say keep it simple, silly. Silly. We'll say silly. Awesome.
It's funny.
All right, VX, once again, thank you so much. Thank you for the time. I appreciate it. I know it's a busy schedule. Thanks for being here. Congratulations on all your success, everything you've done. Again, that raid one night literally changed my life, and it was amazing. So thank you for impacting lives every day and being the person you are. VNX, thanks for being here with the questions. And this is TommyRo Talks. We'll hear on Spotify, Google Podcast, Stitcher, SiriusXM Radio, Apple Podcast. We're everywhere. So you can listen to us there, or you can watch here on YouTube. In the meantime, this is TommyRo reminding you all to stay safe, stay distant, stay social, above all else. Wash your hands. Quiner, thank you so much. See you at Kaye.